Hello everyone, welcome back to more Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance. Or Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, there we go. Where last time we helped... I forget his name now off the top of my head. Names are hard. Hello. Helped a man who's kicked out of his castle with his own kind of issues, which has led me here, where I am going to break into his old castle in order to hopefully save Sir Hans. Horrible explanation, I know. I suck at explaining things. Yeah, it's probably fine, right? It's probably fine. And my stuff. Low energy. I could probably sleep. Ah, no ones. There.
Good day.
Can I sleep here? There a door with a laurel or anything on top of it? I don't think I can sleep here. Doesn't look like I have a bed. Well, that's not great. Henry could use a nap, darn it. Are there any camps nearby? Doesn't look like it. Oh well, we'll just do what we can. We'll change into all stealthy gear.
Greetings.
And we'll just go. If we do start getting debuffs for our sleepiness, I do believe I have some energy potions to help. At least a little bit.
Good dog, Mutz. Show me. Here you go. Take it.
Can I not pray here? Alright.
This must be the chapel Rosa was talking about. I was supposed to look through its arch for some old ruins. Well, let's see.
Okay.
The chapel directed me here. There's no doubt about that. So somewhere around here, I have to find a stone cross, and then go in the direction the top is pointing.
A stone cross, eh? Oh, anthill. Big anthill. Ah, I see. I think I went the wrong way. That was the cross, right? Maybe it's not the right cross? Oh. Oh, I can sleep here. Cool. I think I will.
What is it, Mutz? Hmm. Direction down. Ooh. Wild dogs. You telling me to go down? So this way? Till I reach another cross? I guess the night is not gonna be kind to me, huh?
this way till we find another stone cross. This way. Follow the fireflies.
A cross in stone. This could be the place Rosa mentioned. I'll grab the spade and see if I'm in the right place.
You dig through to the secret passageway. One.
Ugh. Tough job, but it was worth it. The way to Malashov is clear. Now I get it. Those boards were supported by beams to hold the earth above, so there didn't have to be as much of it. Hidden and firm. Really smart. It's a good thing they did it that way too, so I didn't have to dig as much.
We're gonna save.
An axe to deal with the supports and the planks at the entrance. A spade and bucket to clear away fallen earth and free up the entrance. Everything's ready for escape whenever needed. The root hordes really left nothing to chance.
Bats. Mm-hmm.
What do we have here? A ladder? In an escape? It'd be enough to pull it up, and that'd leave any pursuers stuck. I just hope it can hold one attacker.
Still might be useful when getting out of here. Depending on how well or poorly this goes.
Damn it, that's cold. What's this door doing here? Could it be another of the Ruthard's tricks? But if this beam is dropped onto those cleats, no one would break through in a hurry. I reckon with this, any defenders could hold off their pursuers for quite some time. This will come in handy on the way back.
Gosh darn it. I know how this is gonna go, and I'm not looking forward to it. Oh man.
This looks like it could be the wall of the Malashov cellars. There's no going back. This is it. All right then. Courage, Henry. Courage. You can do this. This is going to take a while.
Hey everyone. I'm trespassing. Let's not let anyone know.
And Ruthard and Liechtenstein are turning the Kuttenberg houses against us.
Bavag will deal with Ruthard. But Liechtenstein is your concern. How come you haven't caught him yet?
He's slippery as an eel. He's hiding somewhere in the Jewish quarter. I sent spies to track him down, but they never came back.
Flush him out of that hole of his. For fuck's sake!
Oh,
Why
the
such
background.
concern, Otto? Gutenberg is ours. Sigismund has the reins firmly in his hands.
He's got fuck all in his hands. Sigismund thought at first he'd come to terms with his brother Wenceslas, clear the way for him to the imperial throne, and take the Bohemian throne for himself. But Wenceslas couldn't even get off his drunken ass and go to Rome for the coronation. And now, the glorious Hungarian king has fallen for Jobst and his damned truce. He's been taken in by that treacherous turncoat.
Jobst betrayed Wenceslas. Then Sigismund. And now us. He fooled all of us. But what can he really do against us?
I'll tell you what. While pretending to parley, he incensed the Hungarian nobles against Sigismund.
Surely Sigismund's army can deal with that inconvenience.
Ha! He was paying his Cumans by letting them pillage Bohemia. He set half the people against him in the country he wants to rule. And now, there is nothing left to plunder. While we are shuffling our feet here, Jobst is surely mustering an army.
What are we going to do?
We've got Caban. That'll keep Hanush and the Lipa people at bay. If they ever want to see their heir alive.
Jobst has Liechtenstein mustering other allies for him. We get him in our grasp, and the Obst will be like a fish out of water in Bohemia.
I'll drag him out of that Jewish den with my own 2 hands. Count on me, sir.
The betrayers of Christ, hiding a betrayer. They are rich. All that's needed is a good pretext.
The Kuttenbergers will be quite happy if their debts to those usurers happen to go up in smoke.
Yeah.
You're learning fast, young man.
The gate open. A horseman, sir!
Anish is out of the game. The Kuttenbergers are taken care of and will catch Liechtenstein. You'll see, my friend. Good times are coming.
Your Graces, King Sigismund is convening the town council, but first he requests your presence at the Sedlitz monastery, without delay.
What's all the urgency about?
Surely you must know that yourself, sir. The captives fled Trotsky Castle and killed Istvan Toth while escaping.
That's not possible.
That's a lie. It is true, Lord Toth is dead.
Don't kill the dog.
Who? Speak! The messenger said something about Cobbler's bastard and some outlaws.
I swear, by everything that is holy, I will find that whoreson, and I will rip out its heart!
Jesus. What's with that boy?
Sir Istvan was like a father to him. We better go. Bring the horses!
Shame about that dog.
Poor dog. You don't hurt dogs, damn it.
Escort with us. So the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
You got it, Conrad.
Jeppel, I'll send Hyman to the gate. He'll be in charge of the southern...
Maybe some salt?
All right, Conrad. I'll get right on it.
Oh, well.
They wanted to know deaths, right? Frick that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Did not see who did that, but regardless, thank you. I am concentrating at the moment. I think this is where we came from. Okay. Oh no, that's where I came from. Crap. Ugh, close it. Ah ha 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 ha. Well,
Useless! Punishment by the blade! Fucking hell!
Don't hit him!
I'll hack you up like you deserve. Stop beating him. Bad luck. You won't get me.
Gods! Gods!
Artillery is too good for you. Shut you up on the spot.
Please! Gods!
It's a wonder you're still.
You hit. What's that?
what's that? I want to try again. I want to try to do it stealthily. I'm just not very stealthy.
Lord Von Berg,
Luck was on
I
my
believe
side.
important
Now to
business
find
with
Capon
King Sigismund.
and get out of here.
Took a small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip.
You got it, Conrad.
Jeppel, I'll send Hyman to the gate. You'll be in charge of the southern and eastern fortifications.
All right, Conrad. I'll get right on it.
Franz, run along back to the garden. Get some sleep, so you don't fall asleep during the night watch. Breakfast know your orders. I'll be sorry if you don't. Dismissed. And don't drink too much.
Got it, Conrad.
Vitek, that card is starting to get on my fucking nerves.
I understand. I'll get right on it.
And tell Drahomira it's getting late, so she won't forget to take the crew to our upper deck. I gave her the key so I wouldn't have to fuck around with it myself.
Don't worry, it's already taken care of. I saw her taking it to them.
Well, that's great. That woman must be the only one I can rely on.
What? Enemy in the fortress! It's a wonder you're still Kulava, I'm wounded! Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastard!
Oh my. Gotta try again.
Lord Von Berg,
Luck was
I
on my
believe
side.
important
Now to
business
find
with King
Capon
Sigismund.
and get out of here.
Took a small escort with him, so the garrison is slightly weakened now. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip. Jeppel,
gonna look around.
Don't think I won't cut you to pieces.
Hi.
I feel quite hungry.
Go fuck yourself! I've been waiting for you!
Dragon. When I get the keys, I feel it'll be easier.
Lord von Virgo,
Luck was
I
on my
believe, on
side.
important
Now to
business
find
for
Capon
Sigurd.
and get out of here.
There's a small escort with me, so the garrison is slightly weakened. So, be extra alert on your watch. If I find anybody slacking off, they'll get the whip. Yepo, I'll send hands to the gate. You'll be in charge of the southern
I forget to add
eastern
salt?
fortifications. All right, Colette. I'll get right on it. Fran, run along back to the garden. Get some sleep. And don't fall asleep during the night watch. Rest if you know your orders.
What?
Don't drink.
All right.
What? Tell Drahomir it's getting late. Won't forget to take some food to our other guests. I gave her the key to the lodge and fuck around with it myself. Don't worry. No more sleep. I forward Sigurd. Well, I will try, but I will find you later. Good idea. Let's drink some dice. Revolution will take the night shift if I go.
No. That was nice. I fixed it for him.
I'll bash that big gob of yours in and knock a little sense and manners into that noggin of yours.
I like to see that. We'll have it out tomorrow. Then we'll see who has the
nobody taking her seriously around here. She's some third-rate daughter of some lord from who knows where, so she was actually quite lucky that old Otto took a liking to her. The thing is, everybody knows where she comes from and treats her accordingly.
Bloody hell. Old Otto? He'd have you whipped for that.
You're right. I better keep our lord out of my mouth and stuff it with sausage instead. So let's dig in and make the best of Ofka's favour.
We don't get treats like this too often.
I want the book if I could grab it, but I can't seem to grab it. Alright. Any and all books I want. I am over encumbered. Is this better? Ah. Oh no. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. No. Let's see if I can fix that. And looks like I can. Good. That's nice. Alright. Okay. We've done alright so far. We're gonna do the whole saving here.
What is happening? Who are you?
Quiet. If you make a peep, we're done for.
Henry?
Good God, Henry. What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing? Hunting boar? Came to save your noble arse.
My noble arse thanks you. Well, how did you get here?
I'll tell you later. Use this.
Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. At your service.
Brabant led the defense at Kuttenberg. He's Sigismund's prisoner, same as me.
And I came very close to holding the town. Besides...
There's no time for chit-chat. He's our ally. We can't leave him behind.
Right, no doubt you've got a cunning plan for us to get out of here, right? Well, let's hear it.
Of course I have a plan. Listen, I got to the fortress through a secret passageway that old Ruthard told me about. Von Burgov knows nothing about it.
C'est magnifique! Very cunning.
And so far, the garrison has no idea I'm here. We're lucky von Burgov left the fortress along with von Aulitz and some of the garrison. So I'll take you to that passageway, and we'll get out of here. We'll get to the forest not far from here. I'll have some horses ready there. We'll be gone before you can say the Lord's Prayer.
Formidable! I call that an elegant plan. I myself had to sneak like that once during the siege of Arezzo. So, what are we waiting for? On y va!
Wait. A passageway, you say? A dark, narrow passageway?
Well, it's just a passageway. There's a bit of water in it to wade through, but nothing we can't handle.
You can forget about it. I'm not going through any passageway.
What?
What?
Let me repeat. No passageway for me. It's not the chivalrous way.
It is not chivalrous, c'est vrai, but in our situation, it is more than delicious.
Oh, and how would you like to get out of here chivalrously, your lordship?
What do I know? We could maybe break down the gate.
Un moment.
Hans.
Henri, you said that von Burgov left. Is that not so?
Yes.
And what
Yeah.
about horses? Are there any horses left here?
I think there's a couple, yeah. In the lower courtyard.
Très bien. That will be enough. We just have to get to them. But I think we could get there stealthily. It is not far from the tower to the stables. Then you simply open the gate, et voila, we are gone. Just like I escaped when surrounded by that English dog John Oakwood. It may not be the best plan. It was not back then either. But we simply have no other choice.
But we
Time
have...
has passed. The fortress is quiet. I believe that most of the garrison has gone to sleep, which plays in our favor.
That's a wonderful plan. No passageways. But we need some weapons.
Exactement. To have a proper piece of steel in my hand again. Preferably Milanese, although I would be satisfied with something local. Merci mille fois. Now I will show them just what a Cavalier Vauquelin Brabant is.
And what do I get?
I don't have another weapon right now. Hopefully we'll find one later.
Well, that's nice. Frenchie's got a weapon and not me. Did you forget who your master is?
It is the right choice.
Wow.
If there are not weapons for both of you, then the one with the most military experience gets it. Henri?
We don't have time to play hide and seek. Let's take the shortest route to the horses. And if someone tries to stop us, we'll fight our way through.
Are you sure? I mean, wouldn't it be better if we went ahead and took stock of the situation?
Je suis d'accord. I would not risk more than is absolutely necessary.
Fine. You're right. I better go first and let you know when it's safe to come.
And how will you let us know?
Well, the stables can be seen from the entrance hall. If you signal us with a torch from next to the horses, we'll head towards you.
Agreed. Good idea. Wait for my light.
But you must be absolutely certain that the way is clear. If you have any doubt, do not risk our lives. Better to come back to us, and we shall go together.
True. And if we don't hear from you or see your signal for a long time, we'll try to make it on our own.
Précisément. We cannot sit here forever.
Right. Got it. I'm off.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway.
Okay, I do want to kind of load and maybe get a weapon. Let's see if I can get him a weapon. We are just in Von Burgo's room. I should be able to sneak back in there and grab something. Yeah.
Brabant, keep watch by the stairway.
Yeah, or not, I don't care.
The window and wait out your signal.
I think it would be better if you watch the stairs.
Why's that?
You are younger. You have better hearing.
You said you once discovered a dozen English spies, so you could surely handle one stairway.
I discovered them because I smelled them from a distance.
She's gone.
I have a weapon.
Fine. Thanks, Henry.
So, how does it what? Does it just want me to kill everyone in here? I mean, I guess I can.
the fortress! Sound the alarm!
God damn it.
Bad luck! Now you'll see what we...
Wonderful. Ain't gonna notice until the morning anyway. Only killed one person. It's fine, it's fine. Wait till it comes back over here.
Left again.
Not yet. First, I have to get Sir Hans to the horses. The horses are here. As soon as it's safe, I should give Cape on the signal.
I'll go ahead and get some food and wine, mainly the Savior Schnapps. In case things go bad, I can always...
Now I just need to wait for Capon. Lord Jesus Christ, stand by our side.
Okay. Works somehow.
I must admit, mes amis, the last time I have had such a suspense was when I was rescuing the King of France. Oui, monsieur, was surely brave, and fortune favors the brave. Free at last!
Then I get captured or something.
Thank you for coming for me, Henry. You're a great friend. The best I could wish for.
After today, you may also count me among your friends. I, Vauquelin Brabant, chevalier, aventurier et voyageur. I'm at your service, mon brave Henri. And I have an excellent idea. In your honor, I shall name my new horse after you.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Vacula.
My name is Vauquelin.
Vauquelin?
Vauquelin. Vauquelin.
Vauquelin... would you mind if I just call you Brabber?
Brabant. En.
Brabant?
Que peut-on y faire? It will have to do. Do not concern yourself, mon ami. Clearly, you are not an
God damn it.
our conversation. But at least you have courage and other skills. You carried out the entire operation truly brilliantly. I could not have done it much better myself. And look, mon ami, how the fresh air suits Monsieur Chapon. He has finally stopped drawing in self-pity.
What's self-pity, damn it? I was locked up for days in a tiny stinking room.
Ah, come now, mon cher. Luck was simply not on your side for once. That is all. Now we are finally free. The time has come for grand deeds. I did not waste my time in captivity. I fought everything over diligently. Listen.
Please, I'd prefer not to.
What's your plan, Sir Baron?
An heroic deed about which holds shall one day be composed, similar to my feat in the famous Battle of Arezzo.
Did you distinguish yourself in that battle?
Oui. Oui, mon cher Henri. When all seemed lost, I led a heroically desperate attack that ultimately led us to victory. For that, I was knighted. Opportunities for heroism await everywhere. One just has to seize them. What if we were to journey to Vienne? We could assemble a company and liberate le roi Wenceslas.
That would be excellent. If the king were to return, the nobility would definitely support him. Sigismund would have to withdraw.
Précisément! And what is more, our names would be sung throughout the kingdom. Undoubtedly, we would also earn a rich reward too. Then I would invite the best stonemason from France and build Monsieur Chapeau a castle that even Chevalier Hanush would envy.
You must be mad. You've been free less than a day, and you're already thinking up ways to get yourself killed. I'd rather endure Hanush's preaching about my incompetence than listen to this chatter. We'll see what happens next. But the first thing that I need is to get good and drunk.
I have booze on me. I always keep on. I always keep booze on me. So bad. Where are we? Oh.
Such destruction and havoc.
War. Monsieur Chapon, you have yet to participate in a real battle. But I fought against les Valaques at Naples, and les Anglais in Bourgogne. And that is how war looks, whether in Italy or La Bohème. It is always the same.
That's not war, it's barbarism. What value did this village have?
Eh bien, I would estimate 5 courtyards. Annual revenues could be perhaps several hundred groschen.
That's not what I meant, Bacaloon. No fortress. Maybe one fortified courtyard. Practically insignificant militarily. That's not how war should be fought. This is unjust.
Do not give way to sentimentality, monsieur. A village could harbor spies and saboteurs or supply the enemy, and destroying enemy assets is an effective tool of war. Wars are not decided only in battles. There are not even many of those. To strike in the rear, make the enemy lose and bleed. That is how most conflicts are fought. However, wait a year or two, the village will be settled. The population will increase again. That is how it always happens.
But we're the nobility. Our task is to lessen the chances of such things happening. Here!
Get off the road. Oh, no, or not.
Of all the bandits in the whole wide world, we run into this pair of
fucked everything up.
Oh, get up, lad. Everyone makes mistakes. Only a better man owns up to them. At least we know now what kind of vermin we're dealing with.
What brings you here? We just escaped from Malashov, and right now
There's no time for haste. One thing at a time, my boy. Word reached Ratai that you pair got yourselves into a nice mess. I'm glad to see you both in one piece. So, let's hear it. What happened?
It's best if Henry tells you. I wasn't around for half of it.
It's also Hans's fault.
no sooner had we spied Trotsky on the horizon, and everything started to go to hell. We made camp by a pond with the intention of heading for the castle at first light, only we were ambushed by bandits in the evening. They killed all our men and took everything they could carry, including the letter for von Berghoff.
And how did you two manage to get out alive?
Just by a stroke of good luck. We were both in a bad way. We might not have made it if a local herb woman hadn't taken care of us.
Only after that, we couldn't get into the castle, though. We looked like a pair of beggars.
And the bastards treated us as such.
But you did get into Trotsky in the end, didn't you?
Von Berghoff received us and heard us out. It seemed like he was on our side. We even helped him out several times. Until we found out he was just stringing us along. It all came out after we set out with von Berghoff's men to deal with the bandits who were rampaging in his domain. The same ones who attacked us at the start.
Only they ambushed us and took me and Henry captive for ransom.
But it turned out these very outlaws are on our side. They're fighting for King Wenceslas on the orders of Sokol of Lamberg.
Well, I'll be damned.
So von Berghoff has been the real enemy all this time. And Zhishka is actually our ally.
Zhishka. Zhishka. He's the captain of those outlaws. That name doesn't ring a bell.
I think you'll meet him soon enough.
What impression did he make on you?
He's some impoverished yeoman. But he's handy in a battle, and he helped us when we needed it.
He made quite an impression on me, for one. I'll be happy to see him again. But if only it didn't have to be in Rabors. Why Rabors? Of all the places in the world.
We're riding to a gathering of King Wenceslas's supporters. If fortune favors us, the future fate of the kingdom will be decided there.
If we keep standing around here gabbing about it, it'll be decided without us.
Patience, my friend. This pair have just returned from the clutches of the enemy. No doubt they have something to tell us.
Like how in the devil did you manage to escape?
I was helped by the Ruthard family, the former rulers of Malashov, in exchange for dealing with some trouble they had with Ulrich of Raditz.
Ulrich Favak? But he's the mint master.
Well, he won't be for long, if it comes to light that he's been putting his sticky fingers on the royal silver.
It seems you've been pretty busy.
But don't forget to say what you found out from von Berghoff in Malashov.
Sigismund has convened the city council. Markgraf von Aulitz will be there with him, too. The word is, Sigismund is going to make an important announcement there.
He picked a nice time for it. But at least he won't be sticking his nose into what's going on around.
Now, if we had one of our people at that assembly, we'd get Sigismund's plans nice and fresh. Straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak.
My very words. And I know exactly who to send. Young Lord Capon will go with us to Rabosh, but you'll have to return to the city right away, and try to worm your way into the town hall.
What? How can I get in there? I can't just walk in off the street.
You've got the dirt on Vavak, and you don't know how to use it. Just tell him either he gets you into the council chamber, or you get him on the gallows.
It's worth a try, right?
I hope that assembly really is important. If Sigismund is just going to announce an increase in taxes, there's not much point in my being there.
Well, at least you can enjoy watching the long faces of the councillors when they hear it. And don't worry, I'll eat and drink in Rabosh on your behalf.
If I come back and find you there under lock and key again, I'll leave you to rot.
Take it. I will go as well, and I will not let your friend out of my sight.
Hans? Who's this?
Vaclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo, at your service.
He was a captive of Lord von Bergov's, like me. He defended Kuddenberg against Sigismund.
In that case, he'll be a welcome guest at Rabosh.
You don't know what you're promising, Baron. Watching Sir Hans is a job and a half.
The main thing is to watch out for yourself, Henry. As soon as you can do so without raising suspicion, come and join us.
He'll manage it, but now we really need to hit the road.
Safe travel, Henry.
Adieu et bonne chance.
And to you. Hopefully we'll meet soon.
They right off
I always
without
go
me.
and see Rosa when I'm in town. No doubt she'd like to know how it went with that book.
Blessing?
Whoa, whoa.
God.
Did I get my... I did not get my swords back. But I did steal von Bergov's shield, so that's funny.
Quick!
Alright, I think I want to help more with the Dry Devil stuff now. At the Devil's Den.
And
One
what can
beer.
I get for? For you.
Here you go. Take it.
knew him as much as I did, didn't you? The arrow always protected him.
Aye.
At least, it was supposed to. I just don't know. We fell into a fucking trap.
For the soup?
No, sorry.
It was the work.
Greetings, what do you need?
I have a question.
Ask away.
You don't seem like an ordinary innkeeper to me.
And what else would I be, eh?
Oh, come on. A tavern in the middle of nowhere, yet always full. And full of rogues on top of that.
Me? I'm but an honest man.
An honest-to-God fence, eh?
How dare you?
Stop with the mummery. Are you afraid I'll turn you in? You think I want someone sniffing around here? It's in my best interest to keep my trap shut.
All right, then. Pretending to be a poor old innkeeper was getting bloody old anyhow. If you ever find any lost items, bring them to me, and I'll take care of the rest.
I reckon the two of us will get along just fine.
I'm glad to hear it. In that case, you're always welcome here.
I'll have a look.
Pleasure doing business with you. Take care, Henry.
What do you have for...
I'm
Here
glad you
after
found what you
another.
needed, Henry. Take care.
What's newer?
A couple of odd blokes settled down here recently. They don't talk to no one much, but from what I've heard, they've got problems.
Who are they?
I didn't ask, but surely not the noble sort. One of them's called Pasha, I think. Not sure about the other. Try and talk to him. Maybe they could use some help.
I'll give it a try.
And that's about it.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Praise the Lord.
Good to see you.
Excuse me?
I'll be right there.
You weren't gonna give the sword back, also, Henry? Come on now. A book of anecdotes, slightly humorous, wedding toast. Unfortunately, I don't know the bride, so I can't congratulate a groom. Knowing the groom too well, neither can I congratulate the bride.
Nice out today. Hope it lasts.
And tenderly embraces his beloved and asks, "Am I your first lover by any chance?" Could be, she replies. "I thought I'd seen you somewhere before." Thinking of not knowing, a certain Gutenberg gentleman once visited an old charlatan and wanted to know his fate. The charlatan examined his palm carefully and said to him, "I see you are the father of 2 children. You're mistaken," he shook his head. "I am the father of 3 children." "It is you who are mistaken," smiled the charlatan. Oh my gosh. Oh, goodness. These are just lore books, anyway. No, I overate. No.
A burnt-out mill? Not the one just outside Jeffrey, by any chance?
Aye, so you like it? Some kind of funny name. Why, do you know the...
A little. Well, the mill's fine. But how about we...
I better not forget about that council assembly.
Oh no, I did. Oh no. I didn't think I had a time limit. So even with ones that say they have time limits, it usually don't have a time limit. Oh god. Oh no. I might be in a bit of trouble.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
It's a heavy rain.
Rain or shine, our wares are fine.
I'm going to see the mint man.
Any fool could say that.
I have an appointment.
All right, go ahead.
Glad to see you again.
You have the gall to show me your face again? I'll call the guards.
Hold your horses. I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the city council assembly. I reckon you can help me.
The assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king?
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
I want to know what Sigismund tells the council. I hear it'll be important.
You want to spy? Do you know what you're risking? And what I'd be risking? Forget it.
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you better shape up.
All right, all right. Maybe we can make a deal. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me. And that will be the end of our business together.
Now about a few groschen to seal our fruitful relationship.
No, I thought I was going to offer him.
Horse dealer. Have it your way, then. You can get into the council assembly relatively easily. My cook's son will be serving there. He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him. Although, not everyone would want to give up an opportunity to serve the King of Hungary.
Who's this boy?
Franta's his name.
Franta Cooldown. He's an idler and a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
What will I need to work?
Fast feet and good manners, and the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
Do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no. But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Where can I...
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost certainly run into him there. That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow practically lives at that tin head.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is zum Eisernen Adler.
What would work on him?
How can I... Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Just make sure we both come out of it alive.
A fine day.
I'm sorry, and the only defense is piety and virtue. There are monsters among us.
Blessings.
Godless, wise,
Or what? Are you gonna start blubbering again and sell on us?
Lord be with you.
But you didn't wake me up. What's that? Your mum. I won't say it again. Give it to me.
Hey?
Quality goods here. Honey pie. Pies like no other. Melt on your tongue like butter.
Hail Mary.
Rain or shine.
Good morning. Come and buy our fresh wares.
I'll go and have... Who's lying here? Wake up!
I nearly left my fingers on them for buttons. I'll tell you, you won't get work like that just anywhere.
No more than I'd expect after the amount they cost, but they're first class, I have to admit. Thanks, Schneider. I'll gladly recommend you if anyone asks. Good morning to you.
You must be...
I am.
I'm Henry.
I am.
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
I just have to get in there, understand? I have an important message for the king about a plot against him.
But why would you want to get to him as a waiter?
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it, so I have to be incognito. See?
I see. All right then. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Of course. Who do you take me for?
All right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you. Think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is. I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you. The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly or get it covered in shit.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you, I promise.
You better not. See you soon, my friend. Bye. Greetings to you. Greetings to you.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming? What's wrong with him?
He crippled his leg. He can't even stand up. Never mind serve guests.
Is it serious? That's all we need. Having to find a new waiter.
No, it won't come to that. It just looks like a twisted ankle. A few days, and it'll be right as rain.
All right. Well, I suppose we'll just have to manage with you for today. We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. There is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap. A tunic you have. Hose are good. You can put your steel aside in front of the council chamber, along with your other stuff. You won't be needing it anyway. You don't want to be dragging a load if you're running around tables. What is that? Oh, blood? Go and get it laundered and get back here quickly, before the assembly starts.
I ought to go and see Rosa. She'll be expecting me. And I mustn't forget about the city council.
Oh my god.
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favorite book. Pray tell, did you find it?
as I wandered through the fortress, I stumbled upon von Bergov's chambers, and there it lay. Red leather, gold inlay, just as you said.
You really found it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. By the way, did you have any time to leaf through it and see what it's about?
I read a bit of it.
What did you think?
While reading it, I thought the writing style seems familiar.
Really?
Well, yeah. As if I knew the writer himself. Or herself.
Women writing books. Come now.
Why not? I bet they would write better than many men.
Such audacity.
More like experience. I once helped with copying. Most of it was boring drivel.
I can imagine. A person does all that work to learn to read and write, but then they sit you down at a table to copy the works of others for the rest of your life.
Waste of time, right?
Not just time, above all, talent.
Hold on. Who wrote this then?
I did. Look, you've never thought about writing something.
Me? And what would I write?
How should I know? Poetry, a novel, a treatise, or a whole book?
That's a tempting notion. Who knows? In another life, I might have become a writer.
Wouldn't you want to at least give it a try?
I suppose I'm not quite sure where you're going with this.
There are still a few blank pages left, so we could finish writing it together. You and me. What do you think?
That sounds great.
We'll have plenty of light and privacy in my chambers. Will you escort me?
I'll come see you later. There's still something I must do.
Well, don't keep a lady waiting long.
We deserve to have some fun, and the city tournament will be just that. I'm really looking forward to it.
Me too. Nobles hold tournaments all...
Good to see you.
Hail.
Greetings. Greetings.
I'm not one to stop and...
Hey, handsome. Come and have a drink.
What would you like?
Certainly.
I need my wounds.
Great.
I'm glad.
Excellent.
There.
Hey.
Oh, Christ! Pardon me.
Here I am.
Let's have a look at you've got a waiter. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be everything as it should be. Do you know what your duties for an inexperienced greenhorn like you? It'll be a great responsibility.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run and pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokay or red monastery wine.
White or red by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarzhitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarzhitz stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
Remember who wants what?
That too. But more importantly, do not disturb the councillors at their work. They have a lot to discuss. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you. Understood?
Absolutely. I'm a waiter, after all. Not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it, right?
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
Guests will order wine, either white or red, by calling out to you with their hand. If you're unsure, you can ask them to repeat their order. Table in the corner, you'll find 2 pitchers of wine. Take the one that one of the guests wants to pour and walk to his table with the pitcher. The chat will activate the option to pour wine for him after serving the guest, and you can return the pitcher or wait to see if the next guest wants the same wine. Be careful not to let your guests wait too long or pour them wine they don't order. Repeat delays or makes won't be tolerated.
Our current Waffenarsenal is a joke, and on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
Full cup of monastery wine. What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher. Hand cannon. Can you believe
Come
it?
now, waiter.
Where did they get them?
I
You're
apologise,
the one
sir.
who should know where they come
Which wine?
Since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herr Gob. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison.
Who am I pouring
and
for?
Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal? Come now, waiter.
What I smell
want
is
it
that
red.
your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be
I'd like
here
some monastery wine. Refill my
Shut
cup,
up.
boy.
The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then?
That's not a good idea,
We're
sir.
sitting atop
This is
the biggest
unbelievable.
silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's
Waiter,
enemies.
pour me
nicht
red wine.
wahr?
We are more than familiar with the Yemenish state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king
I
fears
apologize,
that this
sir.
town will rise
Which
against
one?
him.
Red!
He'll take
Am
the
I
arming
speaking
of
in
the city's
Latin?
militia as a preparation for war.
Good, sir.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubreiter
thank
to
the
wreak
Lord.
havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
Hey, waiter, pour me some monastery wine.
Isn't it the same?
I'd like to oblige, but I'm not allowed.
This is
So the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
But we have another bathhouse.
everything all right?
On Hopring.
My friend Adam from the baths in Haradek district told me about it. He says it's filthy.
Nonsense. He's just envious. Bet he sees the opportunity.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Where can I find this goblet?
Use your eyes and come right back with it, understood?
You know what?
So what? Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great
Better
many
leave the wine
people
here.
died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the baths, unless the Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how
Nice.
is a waste of time.
Whose silver might
It's
this be?
only a waste of time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all. If you'd finally admit that it's a trifle, we wouldn't have to keep coming back to it. A
I
trifle?
asked you to do something
Do you
for
ever
me.
walk this...
So, did you find...
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
Free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard us?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way. At least until His Majesty honors us with his visit.
Hey,
But
waiter,
as we know,
pour me some monastery
Gunselin
wine.
absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm not sure what you're implying.
Monastery
I'm
wine.
speaking
Here.
about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding.
thank the
We've
Lord.
sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
I'd like
What
some
happened
white.
there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you?
Are they only
That's
just pressing the
grossly
graves for the
exaggerated.
Tokai?
I don't think Rutard
you,
will
waiter.
cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but I wouldn't brush it off so quickly. Why do I have the feeling
Hey,
you're
waiter,
not telling us the
pour
whole
me some
truth,
Tokai.
Ulrich?
Are you accusing me of lying?
Those are strong words, my friend. Nobody said anything like that, did they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what really happened?
I apologize,
I'm not
sir.
keeping anything from
Which
you.
wine?
White top hat.
Sir?
Circulating around the town. Yes, Ruthard and
Well,
I
thank
had
you.
a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
So Ruthard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts.
As if it wasn't enough that he sent his son to die defending the city.
All right. If we really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword-fighting school brought this custom to us. It's now run by the German
I'd like
Menhard.
some monastery
Who knows
wine.
who that fellow
Refill
is?
my cup, boy.
Ridiculous, Forsooker. You act like you've never been in a fight yourself. And to accuse a swordsmaster without a
Sir?
shred of proof. We're not some old fishwives on the market.
Don't hang around me.
So you will just leave it be?
Proven offences
As you
are
wish,
punished by the bailiff.
Sir
And
Ulrich.
that's that.
Go.
There are
I don't
more
want to
pressing
see you
matters to
again.
deal with.
More pressing than the open contempt of the whole town garrison. The guards
Refill,
are
sir.
apparently
Do you think
settling
I come to
accounts
the
their
castle
own
just
way.
to guzzle
We'll
wine?
soon be
Come
the
here.
laughing stock of the...
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while...
All right. I'll get them.
I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings.
But why?
Because I'm bored, and because I told you. Get on with it.
Never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
Was easy enough, and he wanted me to count the winged figures.
$11? I think 11. I think 11. I mean, technically the demon has so 12?
I'd like to...
There's no time for it.
So, let's see.
I found your gloves, sir.
Really? And did you count those?
I counted 16, sir.
And did you count all the monsters and animals?
Oh, I thought you meant only the angels.
Go back to serving wine, blockhead.
There is the eternal dispute over the cathedrals. The building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. Just a village with a monastery, and they are going to make a royal mining city. Why
A
can't
cup
we
of
build
bread.
faster?
And don't
Hire more
you
craftsmen,
skimp on
start
me.
with night shifts.
Haven't you noticed there's a war going on? Are the experts from far off supposed to work the city under siege?
I apologize, sir.
Besides,
Which one?
I get the
Sir?
sense there's something other than the
Red.
welfare of the city behind your complaints.
You, lad.
Oh, you do? Do you?
Look familiar to me.
And what would that
Have
be?
we met?
Like,
Well, naturally. I go to your tavern almost every day.
Really?
So what if I would?
Then
Hold
you
your
must have
horses,
decent
gentlemen.
wages to be able to
That
visit
space
the
in
best
the side
tavern in
gate is
town
mine.
regularly.
Then hell freezes over, my friend. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Excuse me. You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral. Just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you! I acquired my seat for the services our guild provided and still provides to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse Robrink.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course. People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it
I
has
apologize,
all
sir.
been sorted out.
Which wine?
Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten.
Sir?
What do we have to discuss next?
Good. Now run along.
Whoa.
I'm telling you, something is being planned. Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Personal Küçegösse, Elegiop Katonaikat, Skelkinek Udra.
Sigismund. Fill his wine, Henry. Follow the rules, don't look at him.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Like this band of fires!
Oh. At that time at Rabosh Fortress.
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject. Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try. Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malishov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests. Eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
True. We'll get back into that though next time. Wow. Yeah. But I should be back in a few moments to play some Pokemon Infinite Fusion. So if you all want to stick around for that, cool. I will probably end the stream and start it back up with that though, because I do want to quickly get a refill of drink, use the restroom, all that fun stuff. But besides that, yeah. Thank y'all very much for watching and following. For those that did follow, I appreciate it. You didn't really chat, but that's okay. You don't need to. I would like to actually thank you though, so I'm going to see if I can find on here exactly who you were, because I just want to say thank you. You know, it's only nice, it's only proper. Manager, there we go. Martin's Games Room. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your evening, whichever it may be. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.